Remember, safety first? Yes, it's essential, but Toyota's shocking scandal could leave you speechless and your car unreliable. In this video, we will peel back the layers of this scandal that's shaking the Toyota family. We'll dissect the cover-up, explore the potential consequences, and, most importantly, answer the question, can you ever trust Toyota again? So, stick around and don't forget to subscribe to the channel first. Now, we have shocking news from Japan that will blow your mind about car companies. So, this big Japanese car company is kind of like Toyota's sidekick. And guess what? Over many years, they've told everyone that they lied about their car's safety test results. Yes, you heard that right. Decades. The car business is reeling from this huge news. Daihatsu had to pull a move that no one saw coming. They hit the brakes on all their production in Japan, shutting down all 4 of their factories. That's no small feat, leaving around 9,000 employees scratching their heads, wondering what hit them. This bombshell has had an effect that goes far beyond the factory halls, like a ripple. It's not funny that Daihatsu is trying to fix the damage done to their once great image. It changes everything about the car business. Daihatsu isn't just some random car company. No, it's Toyota's little brother. They go way back to the 60s when Toyota started grabbing a chunk of Daihatsu's shares, around 16% worth. Fast forward, and by 95, they doubled down on that stake. 3 years later, they called dibs on the majority. During this buddy-buddy phase, Daihatsu cranked out cars left and right. Some of those babies were even made under contract for Toyota. But now, with this bombshell of faking safety tests, the party's over. Toyota's playing cleanup, ensuring the fallout doesn't splatter on them too much. Now, let's hit rewind to August 2016, when Daihatsu officially became the new automobile company on the block, wholly owned by the big shots over at Toyota Motor Corp. Now, what's Daihatsu all about? Well, they're in the game of making small passenger cars and whipping up some wheels for those emerging markets. They might not be making headlines everywhere, but they have their hands complete in more than 130 countries. Daihatsu was a rock star in the United States, but they hit a rough patch in '92, slammed on the brakes, and pulled out, waving goodbye to Uncle Sam. Why? Well, they weren't exactly rolling in dough. Money troubles, you know how it goes. They're not entirely out of the picture, though. Daihatsu's still flexing its engineering muscles, cooking up cars that hit the roads under different brand names, like the Toyota Yaris. Fast forward to 2011, and Daihatsu drops another bombshell. No more shipping cars to Europe by 2013. Why? Making a profit got trickier than solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Today, Daihatsu isn't just chilling on the sidelines, they're a crucial part of Toyota's car-making gig. In 2022 alone, they pushed over 1.1 million units, making them a severe player in Toyota's playbook. But here's where things take a wild turn. Someone went Sherlock on them, and what did they find? Safety test shenanigans. Yes, an independent investigation dug up some serious dirt. They've been playing fast and loose with safety tests on a mind-boggling 64 different car models. Talk about a curveball hitting Toyota right in the gut. Let's get to the point. We're about to reveal something far beyond Daihatsu's products. It involves cars that carry the famous Toyota name. Out of the 64 types that were making a fuss, 22 had the Toyota logo on them. That's a big piece of the story. How bad is the situation? Toyota isn't being cool about it. Out in the open, they're saying that this scandal isn't just a tiny stain on Daihatsu's image, but like an earthquake, shaking the company to its core. The best part is that Daihatsu isn't the only one feeling the heat. The damage also spread to other Toyota brands like Mazda and Subaru. For some reason, Daihatsu's shady cars weren't just flying solo. They were also showing off under Mazda's flag, in which Toyota has a 5.1% stake, and Subaru's banner, in which Toyota has a 5th stake. It is what it means to spread love, or scandal in this case. Because of this mess that breaks trust, Daihatsu has gone all out. They put the brakes on both domestic and foreign shipments of cars, which was like giving the whole company a timeout. They're not just sitting there doing nothing. Oh no, they're in deep talks with the top people in charge of regulations, trying to figure out how to get through these rough waters. This incident hits Toyota hard, especially since they recently admitted to messing up some crash test rules. It's like getting hit twice in one. The Daihatsu disaster got much messier as the ugly truth about safety test manipulations unfolded. The market didn't take it lightly. Toyota's shares took a nosedive, dropping 4% like a lead balloon. But let's be honest, that's just the tip of the iceberg. If consumer trust has taken a hit, we're talking about a different ballgame. Toyota isn't playing around though. They're not just sitting there, twiddling their thumbs. They're rolling up their sleeves and committing to a severe makeover for Daihatsu. It's not just a facelift. We're talking about a profound and necessary overhaul, a makeover of epic proportions. This overhaul is not just some cosmetic touch-up. Toyota's calling it a fundamental reform, acknowledging that Daihatsu's got some serious issues from top to bottom. They're not sugarcoating it. Some systematic mess needs fixing, and Toyota's ready to dig deep to sort it out. The people at Toyota aren't living in La La Land. They know Daihatsu's negligence in the certification process is a big deal. It's not just a stain on Daihatsu's rep, it's like a quake shaking Toyota's very core as an automotive big shot. It isn't just about patching up a few holes, it's about redefining Toyota's whole identity. So what's on the agenda? A meticulous review, that's what. Toyota is diving headfirst into Daihatsu's management practices, operational procedures, and organizational structure. It's like a corporate CSI mission, uncovering every nook and cranny to figure out where things went south. During collision safety tests in April 2023, someone caught Daihatsu red-handedly rigging part of the door trim. And guess what? They played around with 88,000 cars, mostly strutting their stuff under the Toyota banner, including the Toyota Yaris. So, what were they up to? Daihatsu thought they were sneaky by tweaking the door trim with a so-called notch to lower the risk of the door interior breaking off with sharp edges during testing. Clever move, right? Well, not really. This sneaky modification never actually made it into the production vehicles. Toyota spilled the beans, letting everyone know this was a testing gimmick. Fast forward to May, and Daihatsu got slapped with a notice of wrongdoing. It resulted in sales suspension for the Toyota Rays hybrid electric vehicle. Why? Because someone messed up the certification for a side impact collision test. Imagine a car smacking into a utility pole from the side. That's the scenario they messed up. A recent independent investigation in late December dug even more profound, unearthing 174 new scenarios within 25 test cases that were all kinds of problematic. It's like a maze of issues they stumbled upon. Now here's where it stings. Daihatsu could be staring at 100 billion yen in losses, which is roughly $700 million US down the drain. Why? Well, those lost sales are hitting them hard. It's like a punch in the gut at a time when electric vehicle heavyweights like Tesla and fast-moving Chinese players are gobbling up market share worldwide. Toyota is not doing very well in the electric vehicle (EV) game, and neither is its sister, Daihatsu. Daihatsu's dropped a few concept electric vehicle designs, but the mass production, not so much. Elon Musk, the genius behind Tesla, is on a safety mission. His design team ensures safety is thought out in every part of Tesla's cars from the beginning. Also, guess what? When it comes to safety, Tesla cars are top of the line. They always get 5 stars in crash tests. Safety is like the secret sauce for Tesla. Let's go back a little. If there is even the slightest hint of a safety drop in Toyota's lineup, it could send shockwaves through customer tastes. When people choose rides, they think about how safe they are. It's like a holy rule. Do you remember when Volkswagen was called out for the Dieselgate scandal? They lost billions, but they could get back on their feet. Why? People didn't think much about emissions. VW got something good out of the mess by getting involved in cleaner projects like Electrify America, its charging network. But safety is a different story. There's more to it than money at stake if Toyota cars are suddenly seen as less safe. It concerns lives, or at least how people see them. At this point, Daihatsu's mistakes have not been tied to any accidents. However, the company could lose hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, shut down factories, pay fines, and see a drop in future sales from people looking for safer cars. Now, what do you think about this scandal? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Please remember to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.